about some things that I had to do to machines to fix them and how they're running. So once I go get the other machines, we'll start talking about what I've done to them and how you get them running and how they run. So I'm gonna go get them. So this is a Husqvarna weed whacker. It's another one of my gas machines. I didn't actually have to do anything to fix it, but it wasn't running when I got it, and I use it a lot, so I thought it'd be good for it to be a part of this video. Now, the next machine we have is a lawnmower that I got that was not working. Didn't take much to fix it and was running pretty well, but yesterday when I tried to start it, it was really not running well and wouldn't start without starter fluid. So I'm gonna go get it and show it to you. And this is the lawnmower. It's a pretty old lawnmower I got from someone down the street, and it just really doesn't want to run. So I guess I'll sort of show you how it starts and then pops out of life. So this is what happens. You have to push that thing 3 times every time you start it now to prime it, and you should only have to do that when you're starting it cold usually, but this is part of how it's not running well. Next, I pull down this thing and pull the cord and hope it starts. Wow, that was quite something. It hasn't done that for me in quite a while. So, maybe it was just yesterday wasn't its lucky day. I sure hope so, because I don't really want to take apart its carburetor. It's really hard. Well, not really hard, but I use either all these screws that are attached and springs and everything. So, maybe it's running pretty well. So next, I think I'm going to show you how to start that big green Husqvarna lawnmower. Some of the things that you're going to need to know if you're driving this thing. So first, you always need to know how to start your machine. So, over here, this is where your key goes. There's stop for when it's not running. There's headlights right here. There's just normal idle. Then over here is start. Next, your throttle. It doesn't have a gas pedal like most lawnmowers. Instead, it has this thing, which is your throttle. Up here, high is a worn-off bunny, and here is a turtle. The bunny is fast, and the turtle is slow. That's how fast your engine spins. Right in the middle is a choke, but for me, it usually starts easier when it's at the bunny or running faster. So, this is your brake. Just like a car, you push in to slow down, and you let it out to speed up. And how you put in your emergency brake is you push in on this as hard as you can, and you pull up on this other thing that I'll show you in a minute. How you put in your emergency brake. You push down on that brake thing as hard as you can, then you pull up on this thing where it is right now, and then you let out your brake. It'll sort of set. You'll know if it doesn't, the brake will just pop back to where it usually is if you're not pressing it. So, now I think it's about time to start it up and show you what it does. This is how you get it to start. You open up this thing, which is just the hood. It opens up really easy. You just sort of pick it up from there, and it has a hinge down here. You get some starter fluid, and then you open this thing up. You have to unscrew this black thing. This is why it can be really a pain if you don't have one that's running very well. Takes a minute. Okay, now this is the air filter. There's just this little screw here that you have to unscrew. And just make sure you don't lose that. You take that out. And then take your starter fluid, you spray some right in there, and then you twist the key with this still, the throttle still in choke or bunny rabbit, and then it should start up, and then you just screw that thing on and close the lid. It's not the safest thing to do, but it works, and I've done it quite a bit. So I'll show you how you do that. So now that stuff's all unscrewed, you're gonna get ear protection and eye protection because you always want to be safe. Put your ear protection on, then you just do what I said, like this. As you can see, this was a pretty easy start. Usually when it's cold, it can take a while to start, but when you've been driving it for like half an hour or an hour and mowing, you can start it pretty easily without the starter fluid. So, now I think I'm gonna take it for a spin, and I'll show you like all the steps I do and all of that. So, here's how you do it. So, you get on the tractor. First, you put it in forward. You release the brake, you put it in bunny rabbit, and then you drive away. Bye!